I can't battle the women? How the fuck am I supposed to bake them a cake then? No mistake, it's a fatal mistake if you think I need to be overseas and take a vacation to trip abroad and make a fall on a face and don't be a retard.
Alright, so today I'm going to be covering a game called Divinity Sin 2. This game is absolutely fantastic, okay? I would put this game up there with games like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, things like Final Fantasy VII, Diablo 2. Why is this game so good? Well, the storyline is fantastic. I'm always wondering what's going to happen next. The combat is very fun. The game's challenging. And, I mean, what else is there to say? One thing about the game is it has a very mature storyline. And I'm at a point in the game right now that I wanted to showcase that two things. One's funny, and the other thing is a mature part of the game. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump on in there. So my party, I have an elf, her name is Sibyl. I have an undead, his name is Fane. And I have the Red Prince, who is a lizard. And then I have myself, Jonathan, who's just really just an overall badass. Alright, so one thing that was interesting here that I want to say was when I was in the actual, in the bar, I pickpocketed the chef. And I found this hit list. And it's saying things like the Magister has good marbling, this person's too lean and has their weight, and that right here it says marinade ? It's a tough meat. So that right there is funny. That makes me laugh when I read something like that. So what's going on in the town is Magisters are dying and no one knows why. I talked to a Magister earlier and she hadn't slept in like 2 days, and she's looking over her shoulder wondering if she's going to be next. So there's like a serial killer going around pretty much, and it's this lady who I pickpocketed, and I've never known this if I hadn't done this. And it's going to be interesting to see how the story plays out and when I go and tattle on her to the authorities. And you just heard that lady, she says, what was in that blasted stew? So they're eating human body parts in the stew, so that's pretty gross, but also amusing, and just, you know, that's the kind of stuff that happens in this game. It's fantastic. And the graphics are amazing too, by the way. So we're going to go into this bar here over to the left. Alright, now we're in this just badass bar. You can hear all these ambient sounds. There's a fireplace going on over here. Some guys bragging. We got somebody drunk over here that we could talk to. Just fantastic. And there's wine barrels over here that I could fill up my cups with wine. So here's what we're going to do for this quest. I'm going to show you what you would need to do. First of all, you're going to get your teleporter pyramid, and you're going to give that to one of your champions. Alright? So the person who's going to do this quest is going to be Jonathan. Okay? So we're going to go into Jonathan's equipment here. Let's see. So we're in Jonathan's equipment, and we're going to take his equipment out, and we're going to put it into Sibyl's bag, okay? This is very important. Okay, so after you take off all the equipment off of Jonathan, and you so you also want to make sure that the crystal is on there. So I do have the crystal, and then let's see here. I'm gonna give that to the Sibyl. Alright, now we're gonna do the quest with the lizard, but then we're gonna refuse the quest when we're up there, and we're gonna do it again with Sibyl, and this way you get more experience points. Alright, so when you do that, you're gonna want to go and talk to this guy. Let's see, where is he? Is it Dominic?
I doubt a reptile could appreciate the beauty of Bar Stan's gentle melodies.
Alright, that's not the person. So where is this individual? Garvin. Oh, here it is. You want to talk to Lovric, the guy with the broom.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face, a smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic, a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, my lord. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew?
Well, obviously I do not want to eat the stew because it has human body parts in it that we've learned earlier. So we're going to say, we're going to look for something more exotic.
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
I'm sorry, I mistook you for a different kind of person. My mistake. I shall return to serving me other customers, and I wish you a good, if boring, appetite.
Alright, so we're going to offer this guy 50 gold to change his mind.
I'm sorry, it's not about the money.
Alright, we're going to offer him 100 gold.
Really, you insult me now. This is about fellowship, about a shared worldview amongst devotees of strange and exhilarating experiences. Money is irrelevant.
Alright, now we're going to offer him 150.
A smile spreads across his face. He holds out his hand.
Pay him 150.
Now we're speaking the same language. So, let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite lovemaking abilities?
We're going to say that the Red Prince is the renowned for his lovemaking abilities.
My dear Prince, I'm sure this is true. But I believe one of your kin is even more talented than your good self. And for an insignificantly small sum, I can make the introductions.
Alright, we're going to say this price is reasonable.
He holds out his hand.
So we
The
pay
money
him,
vanishes into
pay
his
him the 100 gold.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavor of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety? Or do you prefer it delicate and fragrant, if you get my meaning?
So this is another funny part to me, is that you could pick a feminine touch, or you could say I'd go towards the males, or you could say that you don't mind, just surprise me. So we're going to go with feminine touch.
Upstairs, on the second floor. Her name is Zara. Pleasure is her business. Enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and turns away.
Alright, so we now have the key. So, one thing that you have to do here is you have
Take your
to...
order, if you're polite. No.
You got to remove him from your party. Because if you go up there with your whole party, she's gonna say, you know, this isn't, you know, you didn't pay for 4 people, it's just one guy. So you remove him from your party, and now you're gonna go up there with the key that you were given. Alright.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Now you're gonna travel on over here. You're gonna use the key.
I have no words for that.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to Water my flowers.
Alright, so at this point you just wanna refuse her. So I'm gonna say go. Let's see, how about Squint? What the hell is she talking about?
She gives you a cool look, then a flirtatious smile.
Not in the mood for games? Me neither. So what shall we do? Would you like me to dance for you? Or would you like to hear a poem?
So we're gonna say run away.
Her smile fades.
Where do you think you're going?
So we're gonna say we've got cold feet and we don't want to do this.
Well, why didn't you say? I had no idea.
Her look is equal parts nonplussed and embarrassed.
Well, this is awkward. You should probably go.
With a shake of her head, she turns away from you and puts her robe back on.
Now, as you saw, my character got 3,000 experience for doing that. So this is what you want to do that. You want to refuse her. Because all you had to do was just pay a few hundred gold to be able to get 3,000 experience there. Now we're going to go back downstairs. Okay.
The experience of a lifetime, is it? It's disgusting, that's what it is.
Oh, whoops. Right over here.
I'll knock it if I want. Even haven't.
Alright, so we put him back into the party. And now we want to decide who wants to do the quest again. Because we're going to get even more experience now. So let me think what I want to do here. I think we're going to have Jonathan do it, because I already took off all his equipment. But if you did this with the undead, she will not turn on the undead. She'll enjoy it so much that she actually allies with them.
What can I get you? My dwarf.
Otherwise, it's going to be a trap when we go up there, and you'll see. So you have the teleport pyramid on who's going to be doing it, and then you leave another teleport pyramid on another one of your characters that's going to stay downstairs with the other three. So we take this character here, we remove him from the party. Alright. And he is going to go talk to that guy with the broom. Where is he at?
What would I do?
There he is here.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face. A smile carefully constructed to look friendly.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease, you know it. It's a pay-to-play situation, I'm afraid.
He holds out his hand.
Alright, so we're going to pay him the 100.
The money vanishes into his apron.
Upstairs, on the second floor. Her name is Zara. Pleasure is her business. Enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and turns away.
Alright, so the reason why I took off all the clothes off of this character and put it on and put it in the bag of the others is because when you do this quest, you're going to wake up in the bed with her in the morning and you're going to have all these people there doing a shakedown on you. They're there to kill you and steal all your stuff. And since you don't have all your clothes, you're caught with your pants down, and all your stuff's going to end up being in a bag by the bed. And you can't get all your stuff out of the bag. It takes, you have to, it's not easy, so to speak. So what we're going to do is we're going to get all of our stuff from our characters who are going to teleport up there using the pyramid teleport that we have in our inventory. Now, when they're all going to spawn in the morning, they're going to have a mage that spawns right here. So we want all of our characters downstairs to teleport there. So that's why we're going to put it right here. And then we're going to focus fire on that character that's going to be right there. Alright? So now we go do the quest. We're going to save before I do this. Do a quick save. It's always a good idea to do a quick save before you go about doing anything.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to water my flowers? I've been so lonely since my man went away to fight the coming war. I need someone to take care of me. You're so masculine, darling. Won't you take care of me? Come on over here, big boy, and I'll tell you.
She bats her eyelashes.
What I'm thinking.
Holding your gaze, a shadow of a smile playing on her lips, she reaches for the clasp of her robe. You reach her, and she unfastens it. Then, quite deliberately, she lets it fall.
Oops. Why don't you pick it up for me, sugar?
She reaches down, grabs you by the back of the head, and pulls you to her. Your world explodes. In bliss.
Now notice that the guy has 50 points of 50 turns of lucky now. Is super lucky. So before you do anything, you notice that you woke up in the bed next to the lizard now. If you had came up here with all your gear on, all your gear would be off of you, and it would be on the side of the floor, all your equipment. And as soon as I click on her, it's going to start, it's going to say, you know, hey, this is a shakedown, give us all your stuff. And you got all these characters here, all these characters that are going to fight you. There's one down here, a hired markswoman, you got a hired assassin, Guild Thunders, and then you got the one that we're interested in killing first, which is the hired pyromancer, the mage, the squishy. So now what you do is you're going to click your characters that are downstairs. Alright? And you're going to go into their inventory, you're going to go to Sibyl's bag, and you're going to say use the pyramid, and we're going to teleport up there. It says, you know, we got to save our guy. Now we get a fight. And just in case, you know, what the dialogue was going to happen, it was going to give you all kinds of dialogue. It's going to say, you know, we're here for a shakedown, give us all your stuff, she's in on it, it's over with, like, and then you either say, okay, I'm going to give you all your stuff, or you fight them. And that's what we chose to do. We're going to fight. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and kick all these people's asses. But we're going to end up later on getting the transferring that to our character. Well, actually, you know what? I messed up. I'll show you how to do it correctly. And this is why I say that you got to you want to save the games. So I believe what you want to do is you want to get in dialogue first, and then have your party come in. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to skip through it real fast.
A lizard, tall and...
I'm so glad you've come.
We're just going to say, you know, we want you naked in the bed right now.
She purses her lips, tuts. Tut, tut, tut.
Not so fast, hotshot. These things take time. If you're not in the mood for games, would you like me to dance for you?
We're going to turn back and start to undress. And then we're going to say she's in for the time of her life.
She comes to you, drapes her arms around your neck, lays her head upon your shoulders, whispers,
Take me.
She smiles, takes you by one manicured hand. With the other, she strokes your cheek, traces a line down your neck to your collarbone and your clothes. Slowly, she undresses you, then takes you to bed. Your world explodes in pleasure.
Very mature storyline. Alright, so here's what I believe you're supposed to do. So we're going to click on her with our character.
Good morning, lovebirds.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, this is my friend Gil.
So we're going to say, Bill, get a cheery hello. But what we're going to do, and this is going to all go south. As soon as you say cheery hello, she's going to say shut up and give you all your money. And then you're going to ask the lizard, like, hey, what's going on? And she's like, I tricked you, type of thing. So now is where we switch to our characters downstairs. Now we're going to use the pyramid again. Well, I guess it doesn't work as I thought it would. So now we're just going to have to fight it out. I was hoping that when you teleported up there that they would not try to fight you immediately. Let's see here. Okay. So we got the Pyromancer. Gonna do a bouncy shield. Gonna do a battering ram. Target's blocked. Let's see here, how about a tentacle lash?
Right where I want it.
Alright, so now it is my turn. See if I'm able to get my equipment. And I am not. So that rather sucks. So you'll boost our team. And I'll get our ass down there. Do a knockdown. Ouch. That was devastating. Alright, let's see here. I'll do some raining blood.
Prepare yourself.
Let's put the fire out there. Alright, we got one. Let's see.
Prepare yourself. I need aid.
Okay, so it looks like this was the point where you could move the items over. So that's what you want to do. Is as soon as your character who has all your other characters' items in the game, when you're in the fight, you wanted to do this to bring them on over to him, okay? And then when that character's turn starts, you'll be able to bring his items over. Alright, so let's see. Now we want to back to her. We'll use a resurrection scroll.
I'm ready.
Meet your maker.
Well, I killed him again. That is not right.
Glory is mine.
This will up our magic resistance. And then this guy is a melee. So we're gonna teleport him away. This guy, a hired assassin that I turned into a chicken. We need to kill that guy. Alright, We took him out. So we got 2 down. A few more to go. Right. Let's see here. Lost all of our armor, so let's fortify. Throw. Do a shield up.
I'm ready.
What about we raise a bloated corpse? Sure, why not? And we'll get our corpse down there to try to tank for us. Ouch. Looks like we can get both of them with this. Okay. Ouch. That really hurt. Ow, that really hurt as well. Alright, we need to do some healing here. Looks like we got our asses kicked. But I mean, it wasn't fair. It was a, one of our characters was down because I didn't do it correctly. Alright, so we're gonna try third time as a charm. Alright, and I'm gonna try moving this teleporter pyramid to see if that changes anything.
A lizard, tall.
I'm so glad you've come.
She purses her.
Not so fast.
She comes to you.
Take me.
She smiles. Then take your world in bliss.
Okay, so let's try it.
Good morning, lovebirds.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, this is my friend Gil.
The path that thus ended the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
Right, so that didn't change anything. The fight still immediately starts. And your character starts taking damage. And it looks like Sibyl isn't going to be going until later on. So that really sucks. So it looks like I would need to give it all the items to Fane. So that is one thing that you're going to want to try to do, is see which character is going to be first to act and give all the items to that character. Alright, so let's see here. Equipment. Huh. What if we pull all of the items from her? Yeah, what if we pull all these items from her like this? It looks like even if the character isn't next to you or in your party, I can still get the items. So let's try that.
A lizard.
I'm so glad you've come. Are you...
She purses her.
Not so fast, hotshot. These things take... I like a lover who likes the arts. Here we go.
She looks around at the stone walls of her room.
She tended to get very bored.
She arches an eyebrow and takes 2 more steps towards you. She stops, lets you come to her.
A hunter did save her.
She gives you a wry smile that makes her eyes twinkle.
And asked for a favor.
She drapes her arms around your neck, moves her face so it almost touches yours. She looks you in the eyes. Her lip twitches as if ready to kiss.
And then whispered, "Oh, darling, I thought you'd never ask."
She leans into you and kisses you passionately, her forked tongue probing. She searches your face for the lie, doesn't find it. The compliment touches her. She smiles, reaches for you. She takes you into her arms, into her heart, into her very being. Your world explodes in bliss.
Okay, so this is the part... Ah, so this is how you do it. This game is so trial and error. Now notice that the, see, I got nothing because I believe all of his stuff is over here in the chest. It's over somewhere. It's somewhere in the room. Pretty much. Somewhere in the room. Probably in that chest. Let's see, equipment. Now the fight is going to be significantly easier. Where is his armor? Burgled backsack. Oh, there's all my items. I'm confused on where my armor is and my gloves. Let's go to her.
Who shall rise? Who gains the title most?
Where is my gloves? Huh.
We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the 7 usher us to paradise against all the odds.
That's weird. We got all our items, but we're missing some stuff. Let's see what happens if I try to pick the purple backpack.
Good morning, lovebirds.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover.
Well,
This
I'm
is
gonna
my
have to
friend.
load because I do not understand where the item is for this guy. Okay, equipment. Yes, where's the chest armor? Equipment only. Let's see, sort by value. So I was missing chest armor, and I was missing gloves. Somehow I guess I never pulled them out correctly, but here they are. So we got our chest armor, and then the gloves I was using, I believe, was the second skin. I guess maybe not, because that requires 11 finesse. Do any of these items give me 1 finesse? Nope, guess not. So not going to be needing that. These are cursed gloves, so I can't use those. Let's see. 123. Let's see, sort by value, yes. So it's already going. So any gloves will do. I definitely need to buy some more gear, or pickpocket some more gear. So these iron fists will do. Alright. So now we will save.
A lizard, tall.
I'm so glad you've come.
She purses her.
Not so fast, hot.
She comes to you.
Take me.
She smiles. Then take your word in.
Alright. So now we get all of our items. Alright, there we go. Now we will do a save. Now in a way this is kind of, you're not really gaming the system. What you're doing is doing something that's intelligent, because teleporting up here for one thing, that is going to help tremendously with this. And this is a new item that you got, so I feel like that they want you to use this in the game. So, why not? And then having the, I do feel like they do want you to have to run over here and get your items. But all these people are very difficult to kill, and the game's very tough, so do whatever you can to give yourself even the slightest advantage in fights in this game. So we'll go ahead and do
Good
this.
morning, lovebirds.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, I'm sorry, darling. It's a setup. You paid for a trip to paradise. Now you're paying for the return journey.
To wit, we're taking all your stuff. If you want it back, you can take it up with Lohar.
She gives you a pity pout.
Alright, so now we are going to teleport everyone up there and try to kick their ass.
Ooh, can't wait to hear this one.
May the seven usher us to paradise against all odds.
Alrighty. Go ahead and do another save. So we want to get the hired pirate. We want to kill the hired pyromancer first, obviously. I think I'm going to use my wings. Oh shit, my path's interrupted. Here we go. Let's see. Very nice. Fortify. Ouch. Definitely need to take this guy out. Oh, okay, good. Hit both of them. She dead? Yep, took her out. Let's see here. This This is still going to be very tough. I'm going to save it again at this point. Is that guy dead or what? Oh, he's dead. I just need to take this guy out. Okay, always take your time in this game. One mistake can really cost you. Alright, let's see. Fortify. The guy did some pretty big damage there. Shit, character's blocked. Oh, that was some big damage.
I'm ready.
Dang, 5 life. Finally got that guy, so we got 2 down now. So Shackles of Pain for 1 more turn. Do I have a way to remove Shackles of Pain? You know, it was 1 more turn, then... I mean, obviously I don't want to hit that guy, because it's going to end up hurting my character, because what Shackles of Pain does is... character will receive damage when the caster gets hit, so if I damage this guy, it's going to damage my guy. So that really sucks. I do have Enrage. What if we all just went for one of these people down here instead and ignore this guy? I could just beef up all my guys. Raise the bloated corpse. And then do Shackles of Pain. Shackles of Pain on this guy. So we countered their Shackles of Pain with our own Shackles of Pain. We'll go down there and hit that guy. Ouch. I could fly down here, get right next to this guy. Yeah. And this guy has no armor. So what we can do is we can turn him into a chicken. There we go. And then more horns. Alright. See, health is looking low on Sibyl. So I'm gonna do restore on her. I'm gonna give her Armor of Frost. Alright, Red Prince. Give him some, let's see. Have him fly down there. Then we will have him spit some flame over here. Alright, and then we will fortify. Yeah, we'll fortify. Alright, let's see. We need to take that guy out. Let's see, can we hit him with a tentacle? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Jump down there. This is such a great skill, by the way. The flight, always have this skill on your character, in my opinion.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Glory is mine.
Whoops, hit my own character with that. See if I can't line a few people up with this. This is another great skill. When you get rid of their armor, you can knock them down. You can line up multiple enemies with it.
Right where I want you.
Definitely over for them. Whoops, missed. Wow, what is she doing over here? Oh, she's totally scared. Wow, that's interesting. Was she fighting earlier or not? I can't remember. So we got a hired markswoman still alive over here that we got to take out.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Glory is mine.
Nice. And now we save it, and that is how you beat this quest. See about where my items are, because I'm missing a lot of items. Where do I get my items? Ah, there it is. Burgled backpack. And there are all my items. Take all. Ah, excellent. All items back. Save again. Oh, don't forget your teleporting pyramid. And don't forget to loot all the bodies, of course. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, but first we're going to go and see what she has to say for herself. I'm trying to play one on us.
Oh, my darling. You're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about what just happened.
I would definitely not lean over and kiss her and say it was worth it. How about we try to go again?
She thinks for a moment.
Do I want to go again?
She looks you up and down, starts to laugh. Ruefully, she shakes her head. Then she studiously turns her beautiful back to you.
Oh!
Goodbye, lover.
Let's see what would have happened if we choose to threaten her.
Oh, my darling. You're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about what just happened.
Let's try one more
She
time
thinks
doing that.
for a moment.
Do I want to go again?
Shit, I can't remember which one I picked. I guess I picked look nonchalant.
Do you know, lover, I do want to go again. Come here.
You fall into each other's arms once more. The world explodes in bliss.
Now you got the lucky perk again.
She sleeps deeply, her breathing soft and regular, the hint of a smile on her lips.
Yep, and all my clothes are off again. Where's my inventory? So equipment. So then I gotta equip all my stuff again. Oh, that is so annoying. Sort by value. And I didn't get any extra experience for that when everyone else is downstairs. And plus I have to put all my stuff back on. I don't feel like having to do any of that.
Oh, my darling. You're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about... Don't be silly, darling. It wasn't personal.
Her expression hardens. She produces in one hand a dagger.
Oh boy.
All right then, lover. Let's dance.
So the question is, do you want to kill this character or not? You can always come here and get more lucky points. I think I'm going to choose to not kill her. If there's any items on her, I can always just pickpocket. Alright, actually, you know what? I could get my equipment in this. I could just take my equipment here and put it all in the Red Prince. Alright, let's do the thing.
Oh, my darling. You're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about what just happened.
She thinks for a moment.
Do you know...
You fall into in ecstasy.
There we go. Now get all our items. Oh yeah, they didn't steal your items, so you still have them all. Virgo backpack empty. So I get my teleporting pyramid. Yes. And then... Oh, intelligence not high enough. Okay. There we go.
She sleeps deeply.
Alright, excellent. Alright, they all able to get in. Okay, good. Now my characters are all back together. Save the game. Make sure everything looks good on my inventory. Everything looks good. I got those, got the crystal there, teleporting pyramid. I can just put those, keep that on Sibyl. Alright. And then let's pickpocket her, see if she had anything worth stealing. So, looks like she tried to play one on us. We ended up sleeping with her twice. And we're going to steal her ornate dagger. Oh, I guess not. It was worth too much money for us to steal. I think I got 4 points in thievery. You would think that I would be able to take that. Guess you can't get one over on this lady. She's too wise to the ways of thievery and other things. Nevertheless, I am going to try again. I want that dagger. Well, yep. I can steal something that's 1100 and it's 1170.
She sleeps deeply, her breathing soft and regular, the hint of a smile on her lips.
There's a lot of things to take up here. I kind of wonder, you know what, if you should just go ahead and, is it worth killing her to get that item or not? And does she just stay asleep, and when you come back, there's so many questions, you know, to wonder if you should do it or not. But see, I don't have any characters on my team that use daggers, so it's not even something that really matters to me, but that's a way stronger weapon than what I'm using right now. Far stronger, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. This was a good example, I think. I think I did a decent example of trial and error on how to get this work. I had never tried it before. I thought using the pyramid would be a good idea. That ended up working out. But then I had difficulty trying to figure out how to get the items back onto my character. But once I got that figured out, then it was easy to mop them up. Saw how much of a difference it was in the fight, being able to have all 4 party members up, you know, wearing all their armor instead of just, you know, 3 party members. And if you don't have all your armor and weapons on, your character was pretty much useless. The guy was dying in like 4 hits.